Hi, my name is Peter Goodman. I'm Vice President of Sales and Marketing for XLT. Some of you know us as Wolf Electric or BoFi or XLT ovens. Today we simply go by XLT. I'm here at Big John's Pizzeria in Clearwater, Kansas. In my last career with Domino's Pizza, I was Director of Equipment Development. I worked very hard to bring energy efficient solutions to the marketplace. In fact, I was given this award by Pacific Gas and Electric Company, which runs the Food Service Technology Center in California. This award was for being an energy efficient specifier. Today I continue this work with XLT and the AVI Hood. One of the secrets of our AVI Hood are the hang down panels. These are going to contain all the heat and influence that the oven puts off. We're going to try to keep everything from getting into your kitchen. Some of the symptoms of a poor performing hood are greasy ceiling tiles, ceiling grids, and walls that collect grease. Basically, we contain all the heat and the hood contains it and the exhaust fan pulls it out of the kitchen. I know it looks like the hood is sitting on top of the oven, but actually it's not. It's hung from threaded rod above the ceiling. Your contractor would need to hang threaded rod from the truss system and connect it to the top of the hood, just like any other hood in the marketplace. Or your XLT driver technician can deliver your ovens with the hood, and your driver will install the hood on top of the ovens temporarily. Your contractor will then need to come in and connect a threaded rod to the truss system above the hood. Once your hood is hung from the truss system and secure, there's a few other things that need to occur. You may need fire suppression system. That can be done by your local Xlt dealer on site. One of the great benefits of the AVI Hood is we're able to factory install the pipe in the top portion of the hood. If you know you're going to need an Xlt system, upon ordering the hood, if you let us know for a small upcharge, we'll pre-pipe the hood at the factory on a bench where it's much easier to do than it is in the field. With all my experiences with ventilation and conveyor pizza ovens, we opted to use third parties to test the AVI Hood. We had this tested by the CKV lab, which stands for Commercial Kitchen Ventilation. In our testing, we were certified at one oven. That would be the top oven in this configuration running at 400 CFM. In a double stack configuration, we were certified at 800 CFM. 800 CFM is a very, very low rate compared to what you see out in the marketplace today. In a triple stack configuration, we were certified at 1300 CFM. These rates in today's marketplace are the lowest you'll find. They help to keep your kitchen cool and comfortable and remove the heat and influence in a very effective manner and a low cost. I've been working with hoods and conveyor ovens for many years, and I can tell you, this configuration in the AVI Hood is the most efficient hood in the marketplace. What you'll see out there in hundreds to thousands of stores are connected cap hoods, canopy hoods, compensating hoods, and even short circuit hoods. None of them work near as effective as the AVI Hood. You'll find that these hoods run at low CFMs, but they leak effluent and heat and grease-laden vapors. What you need to do is bring the exhaust rate up from 1200 to 1800 or 1800 to 3000. The range is extremely high, and what you end up doing is taking all your air conditioning and sucking it out of the building. The AVI runs at such low rates, we leave a lot of the air conditioning back, which means your AC units do not cycle near as much and you save energy in the long run. The Food Service Technology Center, operated by Pacific Gas and Electric, has a general rule of thumb for exhaust rates. If you can save 1 CFM of air, it's estimated to save between $1 and $3 a year in annual cost. What that means is, if you can save 1 CFM, your electric bill and gas bill will be going down. On average, the AVI Hood can save 1,000 CFMs. Simple math is we can save between $1,000 a year and $3,000 a year compared to conventional hoods in the marketplace. Let's talk about why there's a range between $1 and $3 in the savings per CFM. It really comes down to the cost of the gas or electricity, the weather city that your location is in, how many hours a day you operate the equipment, and a few other variables. What we've seen from our customers, they're in the high range, from $2,500 to $3,000 a year in savings. Our customers have shown us their savings by providing us their utility bills. Their gas and electric bills went down after the AVI Hood was installed. There's even more money to be saved than just what you exhaust out of the store. When you build out a store, because the CFMs are so low, you may not need near as much makeup air. In fact, you need exactly what you have in exhaust. So a smaller makeup air unit could be required, or perhaps you could use the HVAC with outdoor dampers to bring in your makeup air, saving you thousands of dollars. All this is explained in detail at the XLT website. The other secret behind the AVI hood is our XLT control panel, which you can see back here. The XLT control panel has a variable frequency drive inside of it. Very simply, we bring all the power for the ovens and for the exhaust fan to the control box from above. We bring 3 lines if you have 3 ovens, 2 if you have 2 ovens, and if you only need 1, we'd only bring 1 line in. The ovens are connected with these cables and all the power goes to the ovens. We then bring in a line in from above the control box that powers the exhaust fan. We need a single phase 208 or 230 line into the control box. The VFD in the control box converts the power to 3-phase, and we send a line out up to the roof to control the exhaust fan. This is what gives us infinite control on the exhaust fan. We can run it from 0 CFM all the way up to 2000 CFM and anywhere in between, and in 3 different settings. The XLT control box ultimately ends up having everything controlled from the front of the hood. The first switch is for your light. The second switch is for the top oven. If you had 3 ovens, there'd be a middle switch and then a third switch. In essence, when you turn the first switch on, the top oven will fire, the exhaust fan will go to 400 CFM, and the VDF will control the HVAC outside air dampers or a dedicated makeup air unit. If you need the second oven on, you simply turn the switch and this bottom oven will fire. The control box will tell the exhaust fan to go to 800 CFM, and you'll have demand ventilation. Demand ventilation is one of the latest crazes in the marketplace today, and you can spend up to $15,000 to have demand ventilation systems installed in your operation. Here at XLT, with the AVI system, it's included with your hood. If you need the third oven turned on, you can turn the third switch, and the exhaust fan will automatically go to 1300 CFM. At 1300 CFM, you're getting the lowest exhaust rates that capture and contain all the heat and influence that the oven produces, while in the general marketplace, you see rates up to 3000 CFM to do the same thing. Some of the other features and benefits of the XLT control box is that we can control your fire suppression system, your HVAC outside dampers, or a dedicated makeup air unit. With today's codes, you're required to interlock the ovens, the hood, the exhaust fan, and these other appliances. Everything can be done in the XLT control box. Your electrician can come in one area of your building get all these things interlocked without having to go to a lot of other panels. It makes the install cost much less and much simpler for your electrician. We really like to talk a lot about how much the AVI hood saves you in money. But one of the key features is not only do we save you money, but we can keep your store comfortable. If you want a set point of 72 degrees in your kitchen and it's 100 degrees outside, the AVI hood can help maintain that. The key is you do need to have the right makeup air. It needs to be air conditioned, either from an HVAC unit or a dedicated makeup air unit. But no matter the case, you can have a very comfortable store when it's 100 degrees out and even 110 degrees outside. All right, we're at the XLT factory, and what we have behind me here is a connected cap hood, very common in the marketplace. We have this one set up to run at 1800 CFM. The manufacturer recommends 1300, but we've increased it 500 CFM because we already know that it doesn't work very well at 1300 CFM. In the marketplace, you'll find canopy hoods, short circuit hoods, compensating hoods, all that need to run in a neighborhood of 2000 to 3000 CFM. We have a double stack oven here. They're both on. We're going to put the smoke bomb in the bottom and see what happens. This is the AVI hood in a double stack configuration. Well, I should say a triple stack, but we're only operating 2 ovens. We're going to put a smoke bomb through it at 800 CFM and see how it captures. Looks like we get 100% capture and containment. Well, you just saw a neat demonstration how a connected cap hood works at 1800 CFM. Kind of leaked a little bit of smoke, which is representative of your grease-laden vapors and the effluent that come out of the oven. We also saw the AVI hood work beautifully at 800 CFM in a double stack configuration. How could you have any other choice but the AVI hood? There's canopy hoods in the marketplace, short circuit hoods, all kinds, but they're all going to run 1800 to 3000 CFM. If you have an XLT oven in your shop today and you want to consider retrofitting an AVI hood to it, we'd be happy to do that for you. Simply give us a call or check us out at xltovens.com.